Bernasse with French Wine Explorers, and this is your Tuesday tip in about a minute. As you know, Paris is one of the most romantic cities in the world, and often our clients ask us how we can infuse a little bit more romance when visiting Paris. So here are our top 5 most romantic things to do on your next trip to Paris. First, I recommend a river cruise along the Seine. Now, I'm not talking about a river cruise for 300 of your newest best friends. I'm talking about a dinner cruise on the Yacht de Paris. It's limited to about 50 guests, and it's Michelin quality food, so it's a really wonderful way to experience going down the Seine. A special touch is at one point the captain will ask you to climb up the deck, and what do you see but the Eiffel Tower all sparkled in lights, so that's a really wonderful way to spend an evening. For something a little bit more low-key and casual, I recommend a picnic in the Luxembourg Gardens. Grab some wine, some cheese, and a baguette, go to the Luxembourg Gardens, enjoy the wonderful flower beds, find a picnic bench, have a picnic, enjoy some people watching, and just enjoy time together. One way that I love to spend an evening that's extremely romantic in Paris is tasting champagne at a champagne bar. And one of my favorites is at the Radisson Les Dawkins near the Trocadero. Why do I love this champagne bar? Because they have a sommelier that picks Grand Crus from boutique producers that you can discover by the glass. And if you're lucky, you'll get one of the seats with a view of the Eiffel Tower. It's really a great romantic way to spend the evening. One wonderful way to discover Paris is on a guided tour. Nowadays you can find vintage cars that allow you to tour Paris, in particular in a deux chevaux, which is a traditional French vintage car. It's really a neat way to see the city and capture what the essence of Paris was like 50 years ago. Now, if you're looking for something that's a little bit more upscale or contemporary, of course you could do a private guided tour of the city in a sedan or a minivan. And one way to enhance your day after your driving city tour of Paris is a private guided tour of the Louvre or the Orsay Museum. I like private guided tours of the museums because you can really better understand the history and the romantic stories that are behind a lot of the scenes that you're going to see. A lot of people ask me about where to dine, somewhere special that they can go. And one of the things that I really enjoy to do, and I find very romantic, is dinner at the Jules Verne. But even better is lunch at the Jules Verne. Why? Because it's going to be less pricey, it's going to be less in demand, and you'll have beautiful views during the day of Paris. The Jules Verne is in the Eiffel Tower, and you do need to reserve a few months in advance in order to get your seat. And I recommend a table in the middle of the restaurant or facing the window for the best views. And that's it. Those are some of our tips for romantic things to do in Paris. If you have any suggestions, we'd love to hear them. Please comment below and subscribe to our YouTube channel for your next Tuesday tip in about a minute. Visit us at wine-tours-france.com.